Not all conversations are always going to be one-on-one. Plenty of times, it's going to be scaled interactions. Let's say it's a group conversation or it's a public speaking event. For group conversations and for public speaking events, we don't just want to scan, right? We want to lock and hold. I learned about this when I used to be in a public speaking club, and one of the first times that I was trying to give a speech, I was like, I got to look at all of these folks. So I'm over here trying to give the speech. And as I'm trying to give the speech, I'm like, did I look at this person? Did I look at that person? What about that person? And I'm over here just giving myself a headache. Well, one day I was able to learn from past members that you don't have to look at all the people in the audience. Actually, as a beginner, what you want to do is you want to segment the audience into three: left, middle, and right. And then you just choose one member from each of those sections, preferably the most engaged members, and you just talk to them. And I was like, you can't do that. What about all the other people in the audience? They're going to get offended. And that's when these folks said, when there's distance between you and the audience, due to the way that our eyes are structured, others can't quite tell who you're exactly looking at. Just look at the person that you chose, those top three engaged members, and the people around them will think that you're also looking at them. I tried this out one day. I went back into the public speaking club, I gave a speech, and I recall I was looking at this lady named Sue. But after the event, there was a guy named Jeffrey, one of the older gentlemen, and he's like, I saw you looking at me when you made that point. But I was never looking at Jeffrey. I was just looking at Sue, but Jeffrey was by Sue. This goes on to show that lock and hold is way more powerful because you feel better and it makes the other people around the people that you chose feel as though that you're speaking to them. Now in group interactions, if it's just 2 to 3 people, you don't really need to select the members and stuff. That's more so for high-scaled events. For the smaller groups, you definitely still want to do lock and hold. And this allows you to actually kill a lot of the social anxiety, because with social anxiety, a large part of it is because we just think that there's this blob that's judging our moves. When you humanize this blob by looking at one individual at a time, not only do you improve your eye contact, but you melt your social anxiety along the way.